Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes is set to defend his title later this week at Saturday night's main event. He is set for a rematch against Drew McIntyre, whom he defeated at last month's WrestlePalooza in an extremely hard-hitting yet exciting bout. The rivalry between these two former tag partners has gotten more intense with each passing week, and the match at Delta Center is expected to be an entertaining one. However, veteran WWE writer Vince Russo recently revealed plans for Cody's title reign, and they didn't involve Drew McIntyre initially. During an episode of Writing with Russo on WrestleBinge, Russo revealed that WWE planned to have Jacob Fatu face Cody at SNNE. It would have been a fresh, never-before-seen match, but Fatu needed to get some serious dental work done, which has ruled him out for several weeks, abandoning any plans for this Saturday's event. Jacob Fatu was written off television after he was assaulted backstage before a #1 contenders match against Drew McIntyre, which left him with a bloodied mouth. Given the timing of the attack, several people feel that McIntyre attacked the Salmon Werewolf, including Jimmy Uso, who got into an altercation with the Scottish Warrior last week on SmackDown. Both Drew and Cody have been getting into brawls these past weeks, and it wouldn't be surprising if a stipulation is added to their match, and that could see either a returning Fatu or Jimmy Uso cost him the match. Cody Rhodes' WWE title reign continues to be one of the most discussed storylines in the wrestling world, and now, a surprising revelation has come to light regarding some of the plans that were allegedly abandoned by WWE Creative. A respected veteran of the business has exclusively shared insight into what the original direction for Cody's championship run might have been, and why those plans were ultimately scrapped. Ever since WrestleMania 40, where Cody Rhodes finally finished his story by defeating Roman Reigns, the company has taken several creative turns to solidify him as the new face of the promotion. While fans have praised the American Nightmare's dedication and storytelling, there have been whispers that WWE had something much bigger planned before shifting gears. According to the veteran, some of these scrapped ideas could have drastically altered the landscape of the company and the narrative surrounding Cody's title reign. In an exclusive interview, the veteran explained that the initial vision for Cody's run as champion was supposed to feature multiple long-term rivalries rather than the brief feud seen so far. The original idea was to make Cody's title reign feel like an odyssey, the veteran revealed. He was going to face a mix of legends, new blood, and even some unexpected opponents, people who could test his resolve as a champion. It wasn't just about defending the title. It was about proving he could carry WWE through every obstacle that came his way. The veteran added that one of the early abandoned ideas involved Cody facing off against a returning Randy Orton in a deeply personal feud that would have highlighted their shared history from their legacy days. Cody and Randy have such a unique bond and rivalry. The source continued. The plan was to revisit that and use it to challenge Cody's morality as a champion. Randy was supposed to push him to his limits, mentally and emotionally. But once other creative priorities came in, that story was set aside. Another significant change, according to the veteran, was the rumored inclusion of a darker side to Cody's character. WWE was allegedly considering giving Rhodes a brief heel run or a moral dilemma that would have explored the cost of achieving his dream. There were talks of Cody being consumed by the pressure, the veteran said. It wasn't about turning him into a full-blown villain, but rather showing that success can come with its own challenges. Maybe he would start making decisions that felt questionable, like Roman did in his Tribal Chief run, but in Cody's own way. Fans have often speculated that WWE would keep Cody as a pure babyface for as long as possible, but this revelation suggests that the company was at least open to experimenting with his image. They wanted him to feel real, the veteran explained. He's the American Nightmare for a reason. He represents the modern champion who's not flawless, who struggles with fame, family expectations, and legacy. That story was supposed to unfold gradually over the course of his reign. The decision to move away from these plans reportedly came after internal discussions about keeping WWE's main event scene balanced, with other top stars like Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk entering the title picture. Creative wanted to avoid locking Cody into an overly complex storyline that might overshadow other programs. When you have that many top-tier guys in play, you need to be flexible, the veteran clarified. They didn't want Cody's story to feel too heavy or take away from the momentum of others. So they simplified it, kept it about the title and the fans. Still, the veteran believes some of these ideas could resurface in the future. WWE never truly abandons a good story, he said. They shelve it, tweak it, and bring it back when the time is right. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those elements, maybe Cody's darker side or that unfinished business with Randy, come back down the line, possibly leading into WrestleMania 41 or 42. Cody's title reign has been largely defined by resilience, emotion, and connection with the audience. Every promo he delivers and every match he wrestles continues to reinforce why he was the perfect choice to dethrone Roman Reigns. But as these behind-the-scenes details reveal, WWE originally had a much more layered narrative in mind, one that might have explored the psychological toll of being the guy. Interestingly, the veteran also mentioned that there were talks of involving other family members or wrestling icons connected to Cody's lineage. There was an idea about paying homage to Dusty Rhodes in a big way, he recalled. Something that would have tied Cody's reign back to his father's legacy, maybe even featuring some kind of emotional ceremony or tribute segment. But it was postponed because they didn't want to overdo it early on. Some fans have already noticed that Cody's reign has maintained a steady balance between nostalgia and modernity, and this seems to be by design. WWE reportedly wanted to establish him as his own man before leaning too heavily on his family history. The veteran emphasized this point, saying, Cody doesn't need to ride his father's shadow anymore. He finished that story. Now it's about creating his own legacy, one that future generations will look up to. That's why WWE is pacing this carefully. If these scrapped plans had moved forward, Cody's reign could have taken a darker, more emotionally complex turn. But the decision to simplify things may have been a strategic one. As the veteran put it, sometimes less is more. Cody connects with fans because he's genuine. You don't need a million twists to make that work. Still, the revelation of these abandoned creative directions adds an intriguing new layer to Cody Rhodes' current reign. It shows that WWE had considered multiple possibilities, from legacy-driven storytelling to psychological character arcs, before deciding to let Cody's charisma and natural babyface energy carry the narrative. As of now, Cody continues to stand tall as one of WWE's most popular and reliable champions. His feud with top stars across Raw and SmackDown has cemented his position as the face of the company. Yet this exclusive insight serves as a reminder that even the most successful storylines often evolve through countless rewrites, discussions, and what-ifs behind the curtain. Whether these scrapped plans will ever find their way back into WWE's creative direction remains to be seen. However, with WrestleMania 41 on the horizon and Cody's reign nearing a year-long milestone, the door is wide open for new twists, rivalries, and emotional chapters to unfold. And if the veteran's words are anything to go by, fans might not have seen the full story of Cody Rhodes' championship journey just yet. In the unpredictable world of professional wrestling, plans change all the time. What never changes, however, is the connection between a performer and the audience. Cody Rhodes has mastered that connection, and no matter which creative path WWE eventually takes, the American Nightmare's reign will be remembered as one of the most defining chapters in modern wrestling history. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.